Welcome back to the Kindmamaclub. Here you'll find strategies and activities for your little one hit those developmental milestones, as well as sharing my experiences as a first-time mom. I'm Gumi, a pediatric occupational therapist with the passion of making the world a more kind, inclusive, and supportive place. Here on this channel, you'll find practical OT strategies, mama knowledge, and encouragement so you can feel confident, supported, and never alone. If this sounds like the club for you, please subscribe. And today I'll be talking about how to prep for labor physically and mentally. First, I want to talk about the physical aspect. Once I found out I was pregnant, well, during the first trimester, I did not do anything. Physically, I was just kind of like nauseous every day, and I was just mostly sleeping. And I'll make another video on my pregnancy journey, like the first, second, third trimester. So watch out for those. But first trimester, I did not do anything physically. I was just trying to survive and not throw up. Second trimester, I started to get my energy back, and I could actually like walk around, eat a couple of things, go out even, like, oh my gosh, going out for a meal. Wow, like wow. And that's when I started to do the physical aspect to kind of help my body prep for labor. And I did prenatal yoga. Before my pregnancy, I already did yoga, so naturally once I found out I'm pregnant, I was like, I'm gonna do prenatal yoga. And I love yoga because number one, you only need a mat and yourself. Number two, I think yoga really makes you in tune with your body. And number three, it works on breathing techniques. So I think it's great to prep you for labor. I think yoga, you really have to get in tune with your body with like the poses and your breathing and just how your body is moving. And you can also work on your pelvic floor muscles, which is a must for labor. So I would, during my second trimester, or starting my second trimester, I would just, depending on how many minutes I wanted to do that day, maybe it was 10 if I wasn't feeling so great, 30 if I was feeling great. I think average I did like 20 minutes a day of prenatal yoga. So I'll just like YouTube 20-minute prenatal yoga second trimester, and I'll do those. And when I hit the third trimester, I was like doing it every day. Maybe I skipped a day, but I prioritized it, so I did it every day. And the poses for prenatal yoga are different than, of course, regular yoga, or focuses on these specific poses. And I really think that helped my body prep for labor. And I hear usually first-time moms will get a second-degree tear, which is like very normal. I only got a first-degree tear, and my recovery for down there was very like smooth. Like the doctor told me, oh, it might burn when you urinate. I had no pain down there, like zero. They would ask me, what's your pain level? 0 to 10. I would say 0 because I had no pain down there. And then I had pain for breastfeeding and stuff, but that's for another video. So I think prenatal yoga really helped me with prepping for labor physically and recovering postpartum. You don't have to do yoga already. There's so many like modifications for yoga that you can do. So, and you get to practice mindfulness, which is also very helpful in yoga. So I would suggest yoga, and of course nutrition. I try to eat nutritional meals as much as I could, and I did have a fairly healthy pregnancy, no gestational diabetes, no medical complications. So I had my cravings here and there, like I didn't have 5 Haagen-Dazs ice creams, I had 1. So just kind of being mindful of what you eat, but I try to eat as nutritional meals as much as I could. I tried to get good quality of sleep. Towards the end, it was kind of hard because I was so big and so uncomfortable, and I would like wake up 3 times to pee. But I got as much good quality of sleep as I could because I knew once the baby came, I would not get my 8 to 10 hours of sleep that I usually like to get. And number 4, I learned about birth as much as possible. I am the type of person who likes to know more as much as I could. So I listened to a lot of birthing podcasts. I watched a lot of like birthing videos. I just learned about birth as much as I could. So I didn't want to be like, oh, maybe if I knew that wouldn't have happened and things like that. And number 5, I took birth classes with my husband, and you both learn about birth and labor in general. And there were some like after baby, like newborn care stuff as well. And there are like facilitation techniques that your partner can help you do. Like my favorite was the hip squeeze for my contractions. So that I think that really helped us kind of prep for birth together. And now I'll talk about the mental aspect of prepping for birth. And I think birth is like 80% mental, which is crazy. I did read a book. It's called Mindful Birthing. This is the book that I read. And this one really helped me practice mindfulness. It's one thing to like know mindfulness, and I was doing mindfulness during yoga, but this is like how to help you doing mindfulness for birth. This book talks about it, and a lot of the free birthing classes talk about it. There's a ice cube challenge that you can do where you hold the ice cube in your hand for 1 minute. Initially, when I first started, I could maybe do 5 to 10 seconds, and I was like, ow, like this hurts. But as I practiced and practiced and practiced, by the end I was just holding it and the ice cube was melting, and I was like totally fine. I wasn't even timing for a minute anymore because I just wanted to like see if I can just like hold on to it, and it was crazy. So it teaches you how to like take yourself away from the pain, basically. And it was like, I think that helped a lot, and that is why maybe when I went to the hospital I was already at like 4.55 centimeters, and I was like, woo! But yeah, you can check out my birth story in another video. So this book and everything else that I kind of learned about really helped me for like the contraction phase, I think so, which is like the 0 to 10 centimeters. But I did want to hear or find something that talks about the pushing phase more, because I was not prepped for the pushing phase. The 0 to 10 was like great, and then the pushing phase was not so great for me. So I needed, this book didn't really, I think this book covered like the 0 to 10. Everything that I listened and learned about talked about the dilation and just being mindful for the 0 to 10. That's, I think it was like more of a passive process, where the pushing phase is a very active process. And I pushed for 4 hours after a blissful 0 to 10 centimeters, and I was not prepped for that. So if anybody has any resources or places that talks about the pushing phase, please let me know, because for the next time I would like to prep for the pushing phase better. Now, because I went through birth, I kind of know what it entails. And they say second time moms, like it's easier, like the pushing phase is way shorter, but I was not prepped for the pushing phase at all. So check out my birth story if you want to know what happened. I do also have a birth plan video to talk about how to create a birth plan just for you, and a birth plan template so you could take it to your OB or midwife or whoever's going to help you with your birth. And let me know if you have any comments or questions, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye!